Waiting for this to show that it's working. Okay. Breakthrough. What is it really? What does it really look like? That's what I want to talk about today. In a conversation with a client last week, she said something about breakthrough, and like she was expecting it to feel different, expecting it to look different. And I said, well, breakthrough is awkward. And so I just, in thinking about that more, wanted to share thoughts about that today. And if you have thoughts about what breakthrough is, what it's supposed to look like, let me know. Hi, Susan. So often, I think because we get to see the social media version of people's breakthrough, that we think it's easy. We probably don't get to walk through people's breakthrough with them very often. Hi, Alyssa. It's more like we hear about people's breakthrough after the fact. And so like we hear the edited version and it seems like there's the struggle and then breakthrough and everything's different now and they know how to live different. And that's not reality. And I'm a pretty simple person, so I like to go to how God created things because he gave us nature to teach us about his kingdom. Jesus used parables about nature all the time. And so if you look at an egg with a chick, when the chick is about to break out of the egg, they have actually a special little thing on their beak to break through the egg. And if you break through the shell for them, if you break the shell off of them, if you help them in that process, you're actually threatening their life. They need the struggle of the breakthrough. But then once they have broken through, they're a wet mess. And I don't think they can stand up fairly quickly. God made most of nature to mature far faster than humans. This shows how much he loves us. But if you look at a baby chick in its beginning, as it comes out of that shell, like it's this curled up, wet, ugly little, it's not the fuzzy little thing peeping around. That's after the breakthrough, after it's figured things out. But in that initial time of the breakthrough, like it's awkward. You don't know what you're doing. You've never been there before. And another great example is a butterfly. So the butterfly breaks out of its cocoon. Again, if you help it, it quite likely will not be able to fly and may even die. It needs the process of breaking through. It needs the struggle so that it knows how strong it is. So it knows it has wings. It's never had wings before. Never. So what are you breaking through into? If you're breaking into a new gifting that you have never had before, why would you expect to know how to use it perfectly and to expect to know exactly how everything's going to go and not have any trial and error? To us, the butterfly's first flight is beautiful and glorious because we can't fly. But maybe to another butterfly, maybe to that butterfly, maybe it's awkward. Because, again, they've never done this before. They don't know what flying is from an experiential standpoint. They know it because it's what they're created for. But I think God gives that to us, too. That when we step out in something, there's that awkward, I'm not sure, and I don't know how this works. But there's also that sense in our spirit that I was made for this. And I'm going to figure it out because I was made for this. So, just... like I say, if you have any thoughts on breakthrough, if you have something that you are wanting breakthrough for, I guess that's kind of a word that we throw around, but like if there's a place that you feel stuck, we want to break out of that. If there's a mindset that you've been struggling with and you want to break through that, I love to help people to find that breakthrough. But then give yourself the grace that if you are breaking through, if you're in that struggle of coming out of the cocoon or coming out of the shell or coming out of the lie, coming out of unhealthy relationship, whatever it is, there's going to be some awkwardness. But lean into the spirit that says, I was made for this. You were made for this. I made you for this. And I will teach you how to fly or how to walk or whatever it is. And so we're breaking through into something new, into something we've never been before, whether that's more courageous, whether that's more loving, whether it's a new ministry or a new business. It can be all of those things or any of those things. But give yourself grace, give yourself permission for it to be awkward because you've never been there before. Awkward doesn't mean you haven't broke through. Susan says having a disability was her breakthrough. That was a breakthrough, definitely, Susan, for you to realize who God made you to be and how much He loved you. That was definitely a breakthrough in your life. And it's wonderful that you can embrace it as that and not see it as a punishment or a curse or a mistake, but that God has used it in your life and will continue to use it. So that's a wonderful perspective of how something the enemy definitely meant for evil, you have worked with God and allowed Him to turn it for good. So, all right, if you watch the replay, have any questions, let me know. If you have other things you'd like me to talk about, if you'd like these to be longer, shorter, feedback is always good because
oh my goodness,
I can come on here and just talk, but it's nice if it's impactful to someone else too. So here in Alaska this week, we have gorgeous sunshine. I hope you're getting out into it, making small steps towards getting things back up and running again, and hope that that's the case for you guys where you're at too. Bless you all. Have a great week.